We hit the pre-start checklist now, please.
OK, pre-start checks. Parking brake.
OK, that's set.
Battery switch.
On.
External power.
Established.
Emergency lights.
Yep, set.
Landing gear lever.
Down.
Autopilot disengage bar.
Up.
Flaps.
Flaps. Up.
Fuel levers.
OK, off.
Throttles.
Idle.
Engine start switches.
Yes, off.
Center fuel pumps.
On.
Left-right fuel pumps.
OK, on.
APU.
And that's off.
Seatbelt, no smoking signs.
That's on.
Strobe lights.
That's on.
Logo lights.
Is off.
ATIS.
Obtained.
Fuel sheet fuel quantity.
Is checked.
FMC.
Set and checked.
Pre-start checklist complete.
Hi folks, welcome aboard. From Flight Tech, this is your captain speaking. We're preparing to close the doors and button the ship up, and we should be pushing back here very shortly. So again, welcome aboard, and we'll be talking to you a bit later after takeoff. So enjoy your flight.
Please prepare for gate departure.
Cabin crew, side doors automatic.
Before pushback checks, please.
OK, before pushback checks. APU bleed.
That's on.
APU external power switches.
And that's off.
External power
Is disconnected.
probe heat
On.
hydraulics
OK, that's set.
yaw damper
Engaged.
galley power
Is on.
doors
Closed.
shoulder harness
And that's checked.
loose objects equipment
Checked.
flight attendants
Notified.
ready for pushback. Before pushback checks complete.
Departure check completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and his crew, may I welcome you aboard this flight. I would like to bring to your attention that
All
the captain has
passengers
now
on
turned on
board
the seatbelt
captain.
sign.
Thank
And
you.
if you haven't
Turning
already
signs
done
on,
so,
please.
store your
Parking
luggage
brake
with
off.
overhead lockers and take your seats so we may have an on-time departure. Passengers seated by a designated exit may be called upon to open that exit in the event of an emergency. Please refer to the safety briefing card located in the seat back pocket in front of you. If you consider yourself unable to perform this task, please notify a member of the cabin staff. I must also ask that you refrain from using any electronic devices, as these could interfere with the aircraft's onboard electronic systems. I will inform you when it is safe to bring these items out for use. If you have any questions about what devices you can use on board this aircraft today, please refer to the Welcome Aboard section of the Airway magazine. Thank you for your attention.
Right,
attendants, please
before
prepare for
start
gate
checks now,
departure.
please.
OK, before start checks. Pack selectors
OK, off.
left and right engine bleed switches
On.
fuel control switches
Forward and latched.
start ignition selectors
Normal.
safety checks
Completed.
isolation valve switch
Open.
starting engines before start checks complete. Start number 1 1 stable. Start number 2 2 stable.
Right, after start checks, please.
OK, after start checks. Recirculating fan,
And that's off.
generator control switches,
Set
Is
parking
on.
brakes.
APU bleed switch,
Off.
parking brake set,
Brake pressure up.
Window heat.
Okay, on.
Wing lights.
That's checked.
Cockpit voice recorder.
Check.
APU.
Yes, off.
Packs.
Okay, on.
Anti-ice.
Okay, that's set.
After start checks complete.
Edinburgh ground, Bravo Alpha 737, ready to copy IFR clearance to Manchester.
Bravo Alpha 737, Manchester Airport file. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 6,000. Departure frequency is 128.975, squawk 0145.
Bravo Alpha 737, cleared at Manchester Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 6,000. Departure on 128.975, squawk 0145.
Bravo Alpha 737,
Right, it's
taxi
clear.
correct. Contact ground on 121.75 when ready to taxi.
Edinburgh ground, Bravo Alpha 737 with Quebec, ready to taxi IFR.
Bravo Alpha 737, taxi to and hold short of runway 6 via taxiway Echo Alpha. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Taxiing hold short, runway 6.
Taxi checks, please.
Taxiway
Okay,
Echo
taxi
Alpha,
checks.
Bravo Alpha
Taxi light switch.
737.
That's on.
Nav light switch.
Is on.
Altimeter.
Yep, set.
Parking brake. Off. Auto throttle.
Armed.
Flight director.
Yep, that's on.
Flight mode panel.
Okay, that's set.
OK on the right.
Okay, on the left. Laps 5.
IAS max selector.
Yep, set.
Heading selector.
Yep, set.
Altitude selector.
Set correct.
Auto brake.
Is off.
Flaps.
Flaps up.
Flight controls.
Check.
Stabilizer trim.
Set.
Brakes check.
Completed.
Checklist complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask that you direct your attention to the forward part of each cabin to the TV monitors for a brief and important message about the safety features and procedures for this aircraft. Please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seats are in the upright position, and the tray tables in front of you are secured, ready for takeoff.
Right, before takeoff checks, please.
OK, before takeoff checks. Cross feed valve switches.
Is off.
Pressurization.
Checked okay.
Air conditioning.
Yes, off.
Flight attendant.
Notified.
Packs. APU.
Off. Off.
Engine start switches.
Check gen.
2020.
Confirm.
Landing lights.
That's on.
Checklist complete. Airspeed is too high. Flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 5.
Edinburgh Tower, Bravo Alpha 737, ready for IFR.
Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff. Airspeed active. 80 knots.
Check.
100 knots. 120. Rotate. V2.
Flaps 2, flaps 1, flaps up.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Flaps 2. Speed check. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Gear going up.
Bravo Alpha 737, contact Edinburgh departure on 128.975.
Gear up and locked.
Thanks.
128.975 for Bravo Alpha 737. Edinburgh departure, Bravo Alpha 737 is at 1,400, climbing 6,000.
Line thrust.
Bravo Alpha 737.